You have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I would like to welcome journalists here in the room, but also following us online, including from the Republic of Moldova. I have a pleasure of welcoming today and tomorrow here in the European Parliament a distinguished delegation from the Republic of Moldova, chaired by and led by Mihai Popșoi, who is the Vice President of the Moldovan Parliament. We are going to meet in the framework of the EU-Moldova Parliamentary Association Committee. That is the gathering of the European Parliament and of the Parliament of the Republic of Moldova. Our objective is to further strengthen ties between the Republic of Moldova and the European Union. Why are we meeting and what is on our agenda today? We are meeting because the Republic of Moldova is now officially an EU candidate country. It has expressed its will to become a member state of the European Union. We have jointly decided to grant the Republic of Moldova EU candidate status, and we have embarked on a road on further strengthening the ties between the Republic of Moldova and the European Union. We are also meeting these days here in Brussels to show the European support for the Republic of Moldova, to signal that we are following the situation in the Republic of Moldova. We are very well aware of all of the progress made by Moldovan authorities towards further integration with the European Union. We are also aware of permanent attempts to destabilize and provoke in the Republic of Moldova. The European Parliament is following these very closely. We are also aware of the fact that security risks for the Republic of Moldova and for EU member states are the same and they are common. We are also aware of the fact that in order to live in safety and stability within the borders of the European Union, we need to be surrounded in our immediate neighborhood by countries which are safe and stable, and this is why the security of the Republic of Moldova is also in the fundamental interest of the European Union. This is why we are going to work together to further strengthen security at the eastern border of the European Union, including in the Republic of Moldova. What are we going to do today and tomorrow? We are going to hold an official meeting of the Parliamentary Association Committee, which I expect to end with the joint document of conclusions, which will become a formal position of our Parliamentary Association Committee. Such conclusions are important because 1 year ago, in April 2022, under the leadership of Mr. Popșoi and myself, in the previous meeting of our Parliamentary Association Committee, which took place then in the European Parliament in Strasbourg, it was for the first time that we wrote in a document of an institution of the European Union that we called on the Republic of Moldova receiving EU candidate status. That was then confirmed by a resolution of the European Parliament and then confirmed by the European Council. So what we are doing here has proven to be relevant and important. In the past, what are we going to propose as joint conclusions to be adopted tomorrow? Firstly, we are going to propose that the European Commission provides the Republic of Moldova even more technical support and technical assistance for implementing the important reforms that the Moldovan government is in the process of implementing. And as soon as these reforms are being implemented, we need to give the Republic of Moldova the perspective on what is next. And I believe the next step should be the start of EU accession negotiations as soon as possible upon the fulfillment of the 9 recommendations put forward by the European Commission for the government of Moldova last year. So firstly, working on the European perspective. Secondly, sanctions for Moldovan oligarchs who are destabilizing the situation in the Republic of Moldova. We are very well aware that in the past there were attempts to capture the Moldovan state, to influence political decisions, to influence businesses, and to influence the press, the free press, to influence the independence of the media. Those people who were also part of acts of corruption, of money laundering, serving Russian interests, and trying in the past to weaken the Moldovan state, trying now to provoke in view of destabilizing, they are a risk to the people of Moldova. They pose a risk to the European Union and they should be sanctioned by the European Union. There was a proposal made by Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Moldova and Romania in the Council several weeks ago, which has gathered support of several EU member states right now. I expect us as a Parliament and as a Parliamentary Association Committee to also demand the extension of the EU sanctions list. We're going to talk about the economy and the financial support for the Republic of Moldova. And I can tell you that as the member responsible for the macro-financial assistance to the Republic of Moldova in the Budgets Committee of the Parliament, I will put forward next week, Tuesday, the legislative position of the Parliament on granting the Republic of Moldova 145 million euros macro-financial assistance. This was proposed by the European Commission some weeks ago. We need to adopt it here in Parliament. I will put forward the proposal of the Parliament next week. Our objective is to adopt this fast by May of this year so that money can reach the Republic of Moldova over the course of this year when it's needed. We will discuss about further enlarging trade because the Republic of Moldova should know it can rely on European markets now and always in the future. Moldovan products have a place on European markets. We are economically interlinked very much, and the Republic of Moldova should know its products are welcomed here on the European markets. To conclude, we are also going to see together how we can further strengthen our efforts in the area of security, because security risks are the same for the Republic of Moldova and the European Union. Very often the Republic of Moldova is at maximum a transit country for smuggling, and very often the target is ourselves within the European Union. We need to make sure that Moldovan authorities, which have worked decisively to protect Moldovan borders, that they can work well together with authorities from EU member states, that we have good exchange of information so that we can tackle risks. The European Union is launching a security hub in the Republic of Moldova. We need to make sure that we are allocating enough financial resources. We need to make sure that member states, Commission are also cooperating with Moldovan authorities to make that security hub work. Last element, the Republic of Moldova and the European Union are working closer together than ever. The Republic of Moldova has clearly expressed its interest to join the European Union. We have the obligation to provide all support that we can to the Republic of Moldova. This is why, as Parliament, we are also calling upon the European Commission to create in its Directorate General for Neighbourhood a special unit dedicated to the Republic of Moldova, which would reflect the new status which the Republic of Moldova has as an EU candidate country. The Republic of Moldova cannot be treated together with countries which are lagging behind: Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia. The European Commission has created a special directorate within DG Neighbourhood for Ukraine. This is very good. We are all supporting it, but a separate structure, equal in ambition, in the form of a unit, needs to be created also for the Republic of Moldova to reflect its new status as an EU candidate country and the closer than ever relations that we have. This is a bit the plan ahead of us for the next 2 days. Mr. President, once again, welcome to the European Parliament. We're looking forward to fruitful discussions with you.